Welcome to another edition of ACF411, the official podcast of the Allen County Fair, powered by Nutrien, feeding the future. And of course, you can hear us anytime, absolutely free on your free iHeart Radio app, or you can watch it free anytime on YouTube as well. So joining me in the podcast parlor, we call it a parlor because it used to be the milking parlor here at the north side of the dairy barn at the Allen County Fair. So, Melania, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so busy fair.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, and you've been very busy. I was just looking at some notes that I found. So, let's start with the state fair. Did you win the state fair this year?
Yes, for the first time I did special interest this year. For my last year, I was like, why not try it? And I did scrapbooking, and I was the delegate for the Allen County Fair to go to state fair for scrapbooking for senior division. And I also received an outstanding award there. It's top 20% that go there. And then I was also first place with a plaque here at the Allen County Fair for my scrapbook. So that was really fun. It was a really good experience.
So what motivated you to get into scrapbooking?
So every year, I always sign up for something with special interest, and I usually don't go with it. But I used to cheer, and every year we would have to make scrapbooks for all of our senior boys. And I was like, I'm going to do a scrapbook this year. And out of nowhere, I was like, I'm going to do the last 10 years of 4-H. This is my 10th year. And so then I printed off pictures and did everything, and I did the last 10 years of 4-H. And it was really fun to do, and it really made me look back and realize everything, because sometimes it just blurs after each year.
And you're going to want that scrapbook now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did it bring back some thoughts from 10 years ago that you totally forgot about?
It really did. It did. It was really fun to look at the pictures and remember everything.
So what was your first project
that I ever took?
That you ever took?
Probably a pullet or hen, standard hen.
And how'd you do that year? So 10 years
Probably
ago.
done it place. But I was able to learn over the years and understand and be able to take care of my own animals and kind of understand how to make them better for the fair. So it's really been a good learning experience, and I've learned a lot.
So you have poultry projects, right?
I do.
So let's talk about your projects for this year's fair.
So this year I decided to bring everything in the poultry barn but a goose. So I came to the fair with 12 projects this year.
Whoa.
So it was really fun, and it's really fun to be able to prepare my animals throughout the year and bring them to the fair and be able to show that off, but also be able to mentor others. And now that I'm done, I get to help others and show them and get them into it.
So when we talk about the different species, so you have 12 projects. What species are we talking about?
So I brought a meat turkey, I brought a meat breeding turkey, and then I brought an egg production. It's a pen of 2. I brought a meat bird, pen of 2. I brought a standard hen, a bantam hen, a standard cockerel, a bantam cockerel, a standard duck, a bantam duck, and I think that's all.
And you named them all Fred, right? So you could just
Oh yeah, all the same name.
So you can just yell one name and they all come, right? So are there significant differences in how you care for the different species?
I think somewhat. I feel like each bird to its breed needs something to be to standard, but I feel I just have them all together and I just prepare them together.
So I have to ask you this next question, because somebody mentioned this to me and I thought they were pulling my leg, and they said no, they were dead serious. So when you're getting your poultry ready for judging and things, and I know you want them to look their best, have you ever used a hairdryer on a bird?
I have. So if you're last minute with your animals, people will be hair drying them here at the fair or at home. But my little bantams, I was outside washing my birds until 11 o'clock the night before, so a hairdryer was pulled out.
Do they mind the hairdryer? Because, noise and
They
everything?
really did not. My cockerel wasn't a fan of it, but my bantams just laid there, and my meat turkey ran, so...
When somebody told me, it was like, we had a person out here and we had to run and get them a hairdryer for their poultry project. I went, okay, somebody's pulling my leg here. But all right. So Junior Fair Board.
Yes.
How many years have you been on the Fair Board?
4 years.
So we've really never talked in any of our episodes about the Junior Fair Board other than we'll just mention it. But let's talk about all the work, because you guys really put in a ton of work to make the Allen County Fair what it is. Tell folks that are listening or watching us, what's involved in being on the Junior Fair Board?
So we have monthly meetings, at least once a month, one meeting once a month. There we go. And then throughout the fair, we do office shifts. We usually do 3 of them, and then we work shows, and then we also do 3 of those. But we also get to be able to be behind the scenes. We do work days leading up to the fair, and we can come out here, whether that's stapling papers together, getting numbers ready for livestock interviews, or out cleaning the barns from the wind blowing in leaves, and just making the barns look better, or shavings that were left from the year before. And then also at the fair, we usher people for the concert. So it's stuff before the fair and during, but it's really fun, and you gain friendships, and you kind of get to see what all goes behind it, the fair, and what really gets put into it. So it's really cool.
Yeah, because people come out, if they're not involved in the fair, it just looks like this just happens.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just happen.
I will say, before I joined Junior Fair Board, it really made me realize what really goes into it, because most people just show up and it's ready.
Yeah.
So
Now, I know Troy and I have talked about this many times, that the fair doesn't happen without volunteers.
yes,
The volunteers
absolutely.
make the fair happen. Right?
Absolutely.
So, were you a camp counselor, a 4-H
I
camp?
was. This year I also did that for the first time, and it was really fun. And I really wish I would have done it when I could have started as a freshman.
So, first off, the first question is, what is 4-H camp?
So 4-H camp is it's about 4 days, not a whole week, but it is a week where every 4-H'er in the Allen County can come, and they get to come to camp, and we have games and outside games, and we do water tournaments, and then we do campfire, and people put on a skit, and you can swim, you can do activities, and it's just really fun. And then you also get a cabin with 2 or 3 counselors, and you're able to connect with those people, so it's really fun.
And where does this take place at?
It's at 4-H Camp Palmer. It's about 45 minutes away.
Well, neat. And so as a counselor, what was your role?
So as a counselor, I had a cabin. In my cabin, I want to say I had 11 girls. And just keeping track of all of your kids, it's really important, but also making it fun for them, because really it's for the kids. Yes, we can have fun too, but that always needs to be our mindset that it's for them.
So now with your 10 years of experience, right, do you find a lot of the younger exhibitors look up to you and are asking for advice, and what kind of things, what kind of tips do you give them?
So I have had kids come up to me, but that's really my favorite part. I love being able to mentor the younger ones and show them. And now that I'm done, I've got the full experience, so I like helping them. And I give them tips from anywhere from how to wash your bird, how to show your bird, showmanship. Really, I probably get asked anything, but that's my favorite part, is being able to mentor them.
And so how have your projects done so far?
I think good. So for showmanship, I was reserve champion for the senior division. And then with my breeding turkey and my meat turkey, I was 3rd place overall. My Bantam hen was 3rd place overall. And I think that's it.
That's a lot. That's a good fair,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
So what's left to do for the rest of the week? You just kick back and relax?
Kinda. So I have my office shifts, and then I have a costume show that I will be in with my chicken on Saturday, and then Showman of Showman, I'm working Saturday.
And so what's the costume for the chicken? Can you let that out of the coop?
So the costume show is when you and your animal get to dress up together as a pair, and you get to be something, and it's really fun.
Yeah, and you have a big surprise for this year, or?
Hopefully.
All right, we'll have to check that. When is that? Saturday?
That is Saturday.
In the show arena?
It's in the poultry barn.
Poultry barn.
I want to say each barn just does it at their each barn.
Okay, very cool. All right, so last question for everybody, as always. You probably knew this was coming, right? You can only pick one absolute favorite fair food.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I love the breadsticks, and I also love the moo cow ice cream.
Oh, so you tried to sneak 2 in on me, right? Is that Grandma and Grandpa out there?
It is.
All right. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. How are you doing? All right. Lonnie, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank
2 years
you.
in a row. I think you're our first repeat guest, so that's a big deal, that you got to come back, right? So thank you so much for being here. We also
Thank you
want to
for having me.
Yeah, and we want to thank Alex Wolf, our engineer for making us sound good, and Ann Decker for making us look good. She's our video producer. And we encourage everybody to come on out to the fair, stop by, check out the barns, and of course, don't miss the livestock sale Thursday night and on Friday. And until then, until next episode, we will see you at the fair.